not stuck in life, you just need to step. Boom. All right. It's Monday, December the 7th. But it's Monday. It is the first official show of the Will K Show. Damn. I just have to take a moment and just take all that in, like, damn. Like we doing this. So before we get started today, we want to give a special shout out to Splash Your Design LLC. Did y'all see all my media this week? Like, homegirl done came through and did me a whole damn commercial. She done did me some flyers and shit. She told me everything you need from here on out, I got you. So if you are starting a business or if you have a business that's already going, definitely check out www.splashyourdesigns.online. Like, sisters can definitely hook you up. Like right now, she has all the specials going in the world. Like you can get an entire website built for $100. Now that's all I got to say about that. Which, speaking of which, $100, I'm still doing a $100 giveaway. It's simple, it's easy. All you got to do is like and subscribe or whatever to the Will K Show. Will K Show on Facebook, the Will K Show on Instagram, the Will K Show on YouTube. All you gotta do is like and subscribe, tag a friend, have them like and subscribe, and they will automatically be entered for a chance to win $100. The deadline to enter to get that $100 is December the 19th. So I need for y'all to go ahead and get your life together. Go ahead, like and subscribe. Go ahead and get somebody added to it. Also, today, we're gonna be talking about Will K. It's the Will K damn show. So of course we're gonna be talking about Will K all day. We're gonna be talking about who is Will K, because I'm asking y'all to follow me. You need to at least know who the hell you're following and where the hell you're going. Like over here, you're gonna get your blessings, your encouragement, and I'm gonna tell you how to run a business, check a bitch all at the same damn time. So we're gonna get this started today on who exactly I am. Other than the country ass boy from Blakely, Georgia of 229. I don't even know where to start at. I think I want to start like in the midway when shit really start getting turned. We coming out of adolescence now. You know when you like 19, 20, and you trying to figure out where you going and how you gonna get there. And you know all your mama done told you all of these life lessons and all this stuff you need to know. Like, okay, man, I got you. But then you go out into the real world and then shit start happening and hit you. We're gonna start right down. So the year, what, 2016. I'm in Atlanta, hot Atlanta. You know, everybody like, oh, I want to move to Atlanta. Let me tell y'all something. If you plan on moving to Atlanta, you better make sure you got your shit together, because she will whip your ass. Atlanta does not play. You hear me? They over here paying people $725 in Atlanta. I don't think you want to bring your ass over here. But first move to Atlanta. Moved in with a friend. Y'all already know how moving in with a friend goes. Moved in with a friend. Shit didn't work out. Friend want me to get out. But I done started me a whole job in Atlanta, friend. I can't just get out and go, but I did. So here I am in Atlanta, 2016. Moved up here from the country, left Blakely. I'm like, cause I've always been an adventurer. So I'm always the type of person like, I can't stay stagnant in the same position too long. Like it's just an itch in me. That's why y'all always see me moving cross country and going different places and explore new places, because when I sit in a place too long, it just do something to me. I feel like I'm not being successful. I'm a Capricorn, so hey, I'm not being successful when I'm just sitting there and I don't feel like nothing turning. So I done packed up one day, got everything I had. And I'm like, grandma, y'all, bye. I'm going to Atlanta. And you know, I'm from that small town, that country. Boy, you gonna go up there, you gonna be able to ride in Atlanta with 6 lanes of traffic. Shit, get what? I got up there on that Tahoe, flew right through all 6 lanes of that damn traffic. You hear me? You still ride today. So get to Atlanta. Like I said, didn't work out with a friend. I have found myself pretty much, I was living in Lawrenceville at the time, and a damn Walmart parking lot. And it's like, this is my story. Like, And at that time, everybody had something going on. My mama's got her own situation going on. Granddaddy got his own situation going on. All the friends and shit got their own situation going on. So it left me in a place where I couldn't really call on nobody for help. But Lord and behold, and this is how the beginning of who I am kind of started, because during those times, that's when I learned what the true meaning of, learning self-worth and manifesting what you want out of life is. Like, that's when these lessons begin to be taught to me right at that time. So every day I would go to work though. And when I went to work, you would think that I left $1 million mansion. Every day I'm walking in, good morning, hi. I'm the manager, good morning. Manager got a whole slew of shit going on, but I couldn't let that faze me. But as I'm going through these stages and I'm going through these things, blessings just start rolling in, stuff just start coming, stuff just start happening. I don't know how stuff happened. I just go with it. And that's why I learned to kind of always just go with the flow. So here I am now. I'm in the Walmart parking lot. Coming out one day, I meet this lady who just happened to come up to me. I didn't go looking for her. I wasn't asking for her. I was minding my own business in my damn living room. So she came to me and she was like, oh yeah, I just been trying to find somewhere to rent out. I'm trying to rent out a room. We were just casually talking at first because I'm in the checkout line. She in the checkout line. We just casually talking. And she's like, yeah, I'm just trying to rent out a room. And I'm still like, hey, I'm interested. What do you have? Next thing you know, I'm at this lady's house. She knew my situation. She knew how I got there. And she was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about deposits. You don't have to worry about first month rent. I just need for you to be here. You have to come here. And in this time, like I say, this is the beginning times that I'm learning what it means to manifest, what it means to trust the process, what it means to just literally trust in God. And the thing about it is, all those years that I was growing up, I always was taught who God is. I was always taught how he works. I was always taught what he wants. I was always taught what he expects. But the thing about it is, I was realizing as I was going through this stuff that I didn't really know him from myself. I kind of just knew based on what your grandma and granddad and my mom had taught me. Going me to church every third Sunday. I'm like, okay, pastor used to yell every third Sunday, yeah, God want 100%. He don't want 99.9. He don't want 99.8. And I'm like, well, shit, if that's the case, all of us gonna be in hell then. Ain't nobody gonna make it. But during this time, I'm starting to wake up and see who he is for myself, discovering myself. Because I'm like, dang, I had manifested. I said I wanted it. I said, Lord, I just need to find me a room, just need to find me a place. And then here I am in a Walmart parking lot, inside the store, in the checkout line. The next thing you know, here's somebody offering that to me. So we fast forward a little bit. I wind up get my own place eventually in Georgia, still in Atlanta. The company I was working for, they decided one day, y'all know what? We finna shut down. But then for me, they was like, but we're gonna send you up to Kennesaw. We got a position for you up there. And I was like, wait a minute now. I live in damn Decatur. You want me to drive from Decatur to Kennesaw every day for the same amount of hours, same money, no extra? I ain't gonna be able to do that now. So guess what they did? Lord and behold, they said, you know what? Well, since you can't do that, we're gonna let you go. And that's what they did. And I know a lot of people are like, well, you could have got your unemployment, which I was applying for that. Fought them, had to fight them on it. Fought them and I won, okay? So I'm still in Atlanta. But during the process of me fighting, I had found this little job at a sex shop. And I was like, oh, I always want to work in a sex shop. Went there to go to do the training. And I was literally there for all of 5 minutes. And I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna be able to do this. Like, I can't do this. There's too much shit going on. I didn't know it took this much to sell some dicks. Like, it's a lot going on. So I'm like, I can't do it. But because I went there for that 5 minutes, they was like, okay, well, you worked and you quit the job. So boom, there goes my unemployment. So here I am, back in South Georgia, sitting on my grandma's couch, looking damn crazy. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, I went through all of that, from working to sleeping in the Walmart parking lot. I ain't even tell y'all about some of the struggles in between there, but I went through all of that, and here I am again, boom, at this damn bottom. You know, I'm like, you back in the country, back on your grandma's couch, grandma in there every morning. I did get good damn breakfast every morning. Grandma in there cooking breakfast. Like, it was just real, like, this ain't what I want to do. Like, this ain't the life that I want. I don't went to college. I did the whole business management. I realized that ain't for me neither. I can't sit in no damn class, no damn 8 hours a damn day. Like, I did that shit for damn near 12 years. I ain't got time to do it for about 5 or 6 months. So, I'm sitting there one day and I get a phone call. It's my homeboy in California. He was like, yo, if you just buy your ticket coming out here, if you don't like it, I'll get your plane ticket going back. You just got to come out here to check out California. I sat on that thing. I sat on it that night. I was like, okay, you gonna be able to go to California? I ain't never took a plane before. Hell, I ain't never been outside of damn Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Damn, in North Carolina and shit. I'm like, you finna get ready to really go cross country. Hell yeah. What I got to lose? I lost my damn job, lost my damn car, lost my damn house, that I don't had to literally sit outside for almost, I was in the Walmart parking lot for about 3 months. And I'm like, okay, what I got to lose? Only thing is, I only got $100. But he said he got me on food and stuff when I get there. And he said he got me on what I need. And if I need to come back, I can come back. I'm gone. I went in there, packed up my little suitcase. I ain't had too much anything in the damn ways. Packed up my little suitcase. And I'll never forget it. This is always a key, like, in my story that I'll never forget. My granddaddy had a coat. Coat was big as hell on me. I'm like, I'm gonna get my granddaddy coat. And I'm gonna take this with me just in case I gotta do interviews. I had one shirt for interviewing, and it was one that was buttoned down. Like, it was the one that the people who serve, it was like a service, like a butler shirt. So I took that, I'm like, I'm taking this for interviews. And I told my grandmother, I'm like, y'all, I'm going to California. Like, this is game time. I am going to California. You gotta realize, I'm from the South. Stuff like that scare people. Stuff like that's unfamiliar territory. So I didn't get a whole lot of support. I didn't get, oh yeah, you could do this. I didn't get, go for it, Will. What I got was, and I quote in my granddaddy words, you better sit your ass down somewhere. You get your ass away from here, you can't get your ass back. And that's how the people in the South talk. And they mean well. That's just their way of worrying. That's just their way of communicating. I mean, if you ain't from the South or dealt with people like that, you probably find that a little offensive, but that's just how my people work. So I got on the plane and I went. Cause I'm just like, at this point, I ain't got nothing here. Shit, hell, if I'm gonna sit on your damn couch, I'm like, let me go over here and sit on that couch. At least it's new scenery. So I go to California. Here I am, sitting in Los Angeles. Never been in Los Angeles in my life. First thing first, we gotta find us a job. I'm like, at least here I can find a job. Georgia couldn't find it. Atlanta, people be like, that's the Black Haven. It is hard to find a job there. That's why I couldn't work there. I'm putting in 1,001 applications, nothing. But to me, it's all about how you look at a situation. That's why, for me, my mindset is what drives me. My mindset is my winner. Your mindset will be your best damn friend. Okay? So my mindset was telling me, that just means I wasn't supposed to be there. That don't mean nothing about hiring me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. That just means I'm not supposed to be there. So I go to California. I got interviews lined up galore. I don't know how, but I wind up working for fucking Jersey Mike subs, like making sandwiches. And even that, see me, I never get content with anything. I'm like, I know damn well you didn't fly all the way across country to come down here and work at Jersey Mike Subs making sandwiches. I just know this ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. So my friend was telling me, he was like, oh, you should just try this temp agency for property management, you know? Just go ahead and apply. And I'm like, I don't know a damn thing about running no damn property, but I looked at what a leasing consultant does, and I was like, oh, the bitch is secretary. Oh, I can answer a phone now. So here I am. I applied to work for the temp agency while still working for Jersey Mike Subs. Problem is, temp agency said, oh, well, we know that you didn't have no experience, so we having a hard time finding somewhere to place you. And I was like, damn, I thought I fixed my damn resume. What you mean you having a hard time finding somewhere to place me? So here I am back at Jersey Mike's, and even though I'm hired to the temp agency, I haven't even had my first assignment. But one day during Jersey Mike's, I just got fed up. I'm like, I don't want to make no more damn sandwiches. And y'all got me in here working with all these damn kids. Like, I need a damn job. So I called the temp agency back. I'm begging at this point. And I will never beg. And I will never ask for nothing. And I will never ask people for help. But those were 3 things down the line that I learned you're going to eventually need. It's going to come a time you're going to have to ask somebody for help. I ain't saying you got to beg. 2 things I mean. You're going to have to ask somebody for help. And you're going to have to break that damn pride. Those are the things that I'm learning during this journey. Because if anybody knew me prior to me taking this life journey, they would have a whole different opinion of me. Because back in the day, I ain't gonna lie now, I bitch out now. I will now. Back in the day, you ain't finna, my granddaddy said, you can't back no cat up in no corner because he gonna come out of there. They used to back me up in the corner all the time, and I came out of there every damn time. Understand? So here I am on the phone with them. Please. I said, please, send me somewhere. I don't care where you send me, just send me somewhere. Please. So she said, okay, I got this building for you. She said, it's brand new. It's luxury. So you need to dress to impress. You need to go in there right. She said, if you have any problems, go in there on the phone and call me. Don't be on the floor with your phone. None of that. I'm like, damn, it take all that to be a secretary? But I'm like, okay, cool. Let's do this. So y'all, I go home. I iron my one shirt. Okay. My one little old butler shirt, I don't iron the hell out of it. I don't put my own damn creases in the shirt. I got my granddaddy coat, it's oversized, and I'm going to my new job. So I walk in there, and this is the first thing that lady told me. She said, you know, we don't had several temps that come here before. She said, if it doesn't work out with you, this is our last one. All right, bitch. Lay the pressure on me. Okay? Lay the pressure on me. So I get it now. Y'all, you got to realize I'm still thinking the only thing I'm supposed to do is just answer the phone, direct calls. I can do that even though I never done secretary work. Like I just never done that. I always been like hands-on, flipping burgers, flipping patties, doing stuff like that. I always been that. I always thought that was my forte. That was what I do. Okay? Until eventually one day something better coming. And I never knew that eventually that one day would be that day. So she says you also have to go on a tour. But we normally don't let our temps go on tour, but the only leasing consultant we have is currently on vacation. So we're gonna have to let you do it because I'm backed up and we just cannot. But y'all gotta realize now too, this new territory for me. Here you are taking somebody from the country, backwoods of Georgia. Now I'm in downtown LA. They don't talk like this. We have to speak like this, and we have to make sure we hold our hands on our bellies when we talk. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm William. Nice to meet you. Like, this new territory. So she shows me how to show apartments. And within my first month there, I want to say I closed on like 8 to 10 homes, maybe even more. And she was like, oh my gosh, we have to have you. What? You want me? So I got a job offer. From sandwich making to the temp agency, now we over here working for a company. Thing about it, you know, in Georgia, they were paying me $10 an hour. So I was over here starting in LA at 17, 18. I'm on the phone with my mama. Girl, what type of car you want? Going down there and look on the lot. We finna get ready to get you a house. We finna get ready to get everything you need because I'm making money now. I ain't know no better, y'all. I didn't know no better. So I got the job. The company literally paid like $10,000 to buy me out from the temp agency. But now I'm depending on people who are already experienced in the game, people who are real cutthroat to teach me the ropes that I didn't know. You got to realize that you know exactly how that goes. I'm depending on people to teach me how to be great at my job. An industry they've been in for years, and here you are, the boy from Georgia. You just come right up in here and you working now. But I stay committed and I stayed on my grind because in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to do whatever the hell I got to do not to get back on in this damn Walmart parking lot. I ain't going back to Georgia. That ain't what I want to do. So in this time, away from the job, back at my home, me and my friend, that was my best friend at the time, we had found us a little spot in Compton. Had a 2-bedroom in Compton, living it up, doing good, y'all. Like, I done finally brought me a little car. I done went and got me a 2002 Kia Rio, little old blue car. Everybody at work was pulling up in their BMWs and Mercedes. Guess what? I pull up in that Kia, reach back there and roll up all my windows. I'm here too. Good morning. Hello. Because that Kia gonna be a Mercedes one day too. But here at the house, this best friend of mine was this hopeless romantic. So every week, okay, you want to move somebody new in. Every week, you want somebody else to come in. I'm like, I'm not living with these strangers that you keep going down there and giving from the homeless shelter and bringing them back to the house. I just ain't finna do that. So, roommate wound up moving out. Unexpectedly, wrote a check for his rent that was coming up. He like, yeah, this the rent for coming up, so you ain't got to worry about that. Check them damn bounce. Here I am, finally got the job, got my car, got a place. This is what he do. So now, I'm like, I ain't never paid. Rent was $12.95, I want to say, or $13.85, $12.95, I want to say. I was like, I never paid that amount of money on my own. Like, I never done that. And now I got to figure this out. So, of course, the first month, I struggled a little bit. Oh, I had already got my new car. Got me a brand new Chevy Malibu at this point. So I got 2 cars now. This is one thing I did do. So first month, here I am struggling because I just got my car. I got my car payment. I got my house. I got all this stuff happening. And I'm feeling like I'm going back to where I came from again. And I'm like, oh God, here I am. I'm finna be back on the street. I'm finna be back this. I'm about to lose this apartment. But let me tell y'all something. Like when you going through some stuff, God will always send you a comforter. And for me, he sent more than enough comforters for me. He always got somebody that's gonna look out for me. He always got it. So as I'm doing this, here I am trying to figure it out. My company going through changes too at the same time. The manager that hired me, that was with me, she's out. They don't send somebody new in. And you know how it is when they send new folks is they want to come in and crack they whip on some shit. They don't even know what's going on. I only been working here about, a few months or so. So, here I am dealing with this. House problems, roommate moving out, job got issues going on. Then my phone rang while I'm in California at work one day actually. My best friend, Mike Rich of years, committed suicide. And that was almost a over the edge push for me. I kind of lost a little bit. But at the same time, I realized I got to keep going because with me moving to California, I didn't really have shoulders to go cry on. I didn't have people who knew me. People didn't know what I went through. And, you know, you had your family and friends back in Georgia, but like I say, everybody going through something and it's hard to connect. But I didn't go to his funeral. Well, they didn't have one because they cremated him. So for me, I kind of placed it in the back of my mind. Like even when I came home to Georgia, I always told myself that he was home. So here I am. I got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm gonna go through each one of them individually so we can keep up what's happening. So with the house, I wound up getting a roommate, which was cool. We worked it out. That wound up to be great. With Michael, that was just something I learned to cope with. Then here we are with the job. A month after, exactly 1 month, maybe a couple of days off of Michael doing that, I get another phone call. This time, it's my baby sister. Car accident. Gone. A whole baby herself. And that right there really, really, really was a game changer, like seriously. Because for me, like a lot of people don't like to discuss this. A lot of people don't like to talk about it. A lot of people don't like to deal with the emotions that come behind it and how you grieve and the process you're going through. But I'm open book and I'm gonna tell you, when I had to go home to bury my sister, it was one of the most devastating things I ever done. But at the same time, it's like my mind was running and racing to the point where it's happening, but it ain't happening. And it would take years before I was able to actually accept the fact that this has happened. Michael has happened. Sierra has happened. It would take years to get that through my head because it's just how my mind was trying to process this because there's a lot of stuff going on. And then the thing about it with me going through that, now mind y'all, at the job I had took, we got new leaders in, and now we got new managers, new CEOs and stuff like that. They called me and it was like, you just started working for us not too long ago, so you don't have that much vacation and bereavement time set up. So we just need to know when you're coming back. So I didn't have long to come home and grieve with my family. I didn't have long to come home and sit and hug them and love on them for weeks at a time or whatever. I was literally here a few days and I had to head back out with the grief, head back out with the pain. I had to take it all back with me. So here I am back in California at my job. And like I say, y'all, sometimes you can't just throw up your hands and say, I give up. You have to trust the process. Everything always happens for a reason. It ain't never just nothing. Everything got a reason to why it happened. When you at your darkest moments, your lowest of your lows, there is a reason that you are there. There's a reason that you're going through that. There's a reason that is happening. Okay? When you get to the point where you like, I can't do this no more, that's right when the door finna get ready to open. So I get a new job offer. Some man come find me on the job. He was like, I heard about how you work. I heard about how you do. He was like, I want you to come work for my company. Higher pay, better hours, new location. So here I am getting ready to put in my 2 weeks notice. I still got a situation going on with my house though. Cause my new roommate, she turned out to be crazy, so she moving out. My landlord ghetto company say, hey, we don't want to renew your contract, so you need to move. And if you guys don't know, it is hard to move in California when they want you to show 2.5 or 3 times the rent. And rent is $2,200 and $3,300 per month. But God, get ready, because I'm going to take y'all on the road. I go in to hand in my 2 weeks notice, but the woman I wanted to give it to wasn't there. So I was like, I'm going to come back. But with me leaving, somebody who was working with me, I don't know if it was on it was definitely on some messy shit. She called to tell them, oh yeah, he called in and turned in his 2 weeks notice. And I was like, oh. So my regional manager called me before I can even turn it in, really before I can get out of the parking lot. And he was like, oh, okay, yeah. why you want to turn in your 2 weeks notice? You know, you're doing this and that and the third. Me and him going back and forth. And I was like, I don't know what it is with the new manager and I don't know what it is with you. I said, but I really feel like it's a problem. There's some discrimination stuff going on here. He was like, oh, how can it be discrimination stuff going on when there's other Africans American that work in the office? You're not the only African American that works in the office, but I'm the only gay one. Bitch, say one more thing to me, there's gonna be a whole bunch of sisters in your lobby. You understand? Like, period. Okay? And just by that, me saying that, I realized I'm still the country boy from the South. I wound up with a severance package, which would enable me to leave that company. Hell, I was gonna leave them with nothing. I was gonna leave them with a 2 weeks notice and walk on about my business. But because I told them I was gonna sue the shit out of them, even though I'm just talking shit, I just talking about what I seen on Law and Order. I don't know nothing about suing a bitch. I just tell you what I seen on damn Law and Order. So the shit worked, cause here I am with a severance package now. In the new company, the guy was amazing. Very, 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 very amazing guy. He wound up telling me, you know, I know the issues you're going through with your home. I know the stuff you got going on. What we're going to do, we want you to come and live in one of our apartments on our property. Because I'm still waiting, this new gig that I accepted, the new property is still not yet built. They're still working on it. But he was like, we want you to move to Camarillo. We have a 2-bedroom apartment down there set up, fully furnished for you. You just go there and you live. Don't worry about paying no rent. Don't worry about nothing. Trust the process. So I pack up everything. I'm in Camarillo, 2-bedroom apartment. I worked there for 6 months. Then they was like, we want to move you. We're going to send you down to Irvine. So I moved down to Irvine. Here I am in Irvine, working there for 6 months. Then it was like, we want to move you. We need your help in San Francisco. Now I'm in San Francisco. Now I want y'all to pause for a minute. Back up. Now you mean to tell me you don't went from that Walmart parking lot, no job, to living in San Francisco with rent with $4,000 of money, you ain't got to pay nothing? Hello? Listen, I don't make the story, I just live it. But while I'm living it, one thing I learned on that journey, that's why I always give back. That's why I'm always a giver. I give. If I can help you, I'm going to help you. If I can be there for you, I'm going to be there for you. Because I wouldn't dare be selfish with what somebody gave me when I felt like I didn't deserve. So I'm going to give. I'm always giving back. So I'm in San Francisco, living my life. Every now and then I come back to LA, work down here a little bit too. And I meet what I was think to be the person of my life. Here I am, like, boy, you done came from the South Woods of Georgia. Now you got you a good job, got your place, done got you a man, you just living it up. Shit, okay? I don't care how high you get up that ladder. It always gonna be some pieces missing on the damn ladder, and you're gonna have to learn how to jump over those motherfuckers. So, I'm back in LA. Property ready. The new building is built. They ready for me to come in. So I'm in my new relationship. You know, I done took on a full-on domesticated role. So, you know, now I'm back. I'm living in what they call the jungles, okay, in California. And you know, anything got named the jungles is hood. Because I didn't pay rent. But I'm like, I'm moving in with my man. So he still ain't got to pay no damn rent. Shit, I'm smart about it. But you never know about it until you move in with them. And that turns out to be somebody who will make me question who I am for the longest. But it also turned out to be someone who made me learn what the fuck I'm worth. Okay? I was questioning who I was, but that shit made me learn what the fuck I'm worth. And I knew one thing, I'm worth more than this shit. So I wound up getting my own place. brand new building downtown. Have my own apartment, brand new apartment. I'm like, here you are, boy. Again, you don't went from the country. You don't went from the living in the parking lot to now you living in downtown LA and throwing $2,200 in rent every month like it's nothing. Like you're doing it. But here I am living it up. In LA. I got the apartment. For like 3 months, I'm driving a brand new Corvette. I'm driving the BMWs. I'm driving the Mercedes. I'm living the best life. But even in that moment, after a couple of months or so of doing this, because this is now we're up until like last year. Here we are in 2019. I felt like I was doing this. I felt like I was going in a square. I felt like days would pass by, y'all, and I couldn't even tell you what happened. I couldn't tell you where I've been. All I knew is that I didn't die. And I'm still here. It had just got to the point where I was like I was living in the twilight zone and everything was just racing past me. Everything was just going. Everything's just going. And I don't know where it's going. I don't know how it's going, but I'm just living like this. And I'm like, I need to change. I need a drastic change, and I need that change to happen now. I need this change to take place now. I said, because if it doesn't take place now, I'm not going to be able to make it like this. I really feel like something is happening right now, and I don't know what it is. Death happening because it's how I felt. I don't know what it is, but it's something. So I hop online with it, and I call up my old boss. And I was like, hey. She was like, you know, because she had moved to Texas. She was like, hey, you know, if you ever need to come to Texas, if you ever think about it, let me know. So I called her, and I was like, hey, I'm ready. I am ready to move. Like, I want to take a job in Texas. What's up? What you got? She's like, unfortunately, all I got is part-time right now. Well, of course, y'all, I can't do that. So she calls me back like a week later, 6 o'clock in the morning, y'all, on Snapchat. She was like, would you go to Las Vegas? And I was like, yeah, I go to Las Vegas. Why not? It's only like a 4 to 5 hours difference between Las Vegas and LA. So yeah, let's do this. So next thing you know, I'm on the phone with the girl down in Las Vegas, and I'm like, okay, I'm finna move to Las Vegas. I'm really finna do this. And I accepted the job. Within a week and a half time, maybe 2 weeks, 2 weeks, I say 2 weeks, I was moving to Las Vegas. I done jumped on Yelp and found me an apartment, applied for it, got approved. This is out on a whim. Like, this is nothing. I'm like, y'all, I got to go. Because I'm like, that square living, this twilight shit, this ain't working for me. So I am on my way to Las Vegas. And it's always going to be signs when you're moving. It's always going to be signs when you're going in the right direction. You know, when people be like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. It's always a sign. Especially when you're blessed. And you're anointed, it's always a sign. So I'm moving to Las Vegas. And my manager comes up to me. And she's like, you know, I'm just so astounded how you're doing. It just moves me how you're just going with your mind, and you're doing it. You're not holding back. You're going for it. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, I got to do this. This is for me. I want to furnish your home. All of your furniture now, I want you to throw it out. Dishes, everything, throw it out. I just want to get all new stuff for you. This is what I do. Like, this is my gift to you. And here I am in Las Vegas, and she has completely furnished my entire home in Las Vegas. This is happening in March of 20. Hell, we in 2029. This not shit. So much don't happen in 2020. You feel like it's damn 10 years done passed. So on March 7th, I moved to Las Vegas. And March 27th, I get another call. This time, my Superman, my everything, the man who has taught me everything that I know, how I move, how it works, my granddaddy. And that really took me. But the thing about it is, it didn't take me as bad, because I'm more connected with God now than anything. So when I got there and I saw him, and it was like, I'm all right. Everything all right. I didn't cry. I didn't feel none of that. It was like everything is okay. And I'm good with this. So, yeah, mind you, here we are again with this damn job. I flew to Georgia to come bury him and got back, had the damn Rona. Got sick off of Corona. Like, bullshit you not. I don't think it was no damn Rona, but it had to be something. It was some strong ass shit, whatever it was. It took me out literally because you know you got sick during this time. This is when COVID-19 just started. So anytime you got a little sick, you got to take some weeks out. You got a mandatory quarantine. So while I'm in quarantine, I'm over there being sick. Like I was actually sick, like for real. Like I lost over 30 pounds during this process. You know, people thought I was out here working out, but y'all know damn well this bitch ain't went to the damn motherfucking gym. And if I did, I promise you I didn't stay long. So while I'm over there suffering and dying alone, because now I'm in Las Vegas, I don't know anybody again. Here I am, brand new spot again, brand new start, refresh start. People that have a job, we're gonna take this time to be a little messy. And they was like, oh, we see him on Facebook. He's still posting on social media. So we don't know if he's sick or not. We saw him posting. Bitch, that's what the fuck I do. Some days I randomly check into damn New York. I ain't never been to New York a day in my damn life, but this is what I do. So, hey, here I am again. I'm gonna have to go down here and check these hoes down here at this damn job. As soon as I get over this goddamn room, I'm coming for your ass. But during that process, remind y'all, I'm still in the twilight zone. But now I'm finding myself. Now I'm waking up and I'm feeling better. Now I'm waking up and I'm realizing, because when I came home from the funeral, we had a big old falling out, just like everybody. Like I'm like, I ain't talking to nobody. So while I'm over here dealing with the Rona, ain't nobody called me. Ain't nobody checked on me. Ain't nobody sent me no flowers. Ain't nobody sent me no candy. Ain't nobody sent me no damn fruits, vegetables, or nothing. I'm just over there going through. And while I was going through, that was the time I started to really find myself. Like that was the time I started to realize who I was. Like it was awakening. It was like awakening in me was happening. Like I just woke up one day like, damn, you know what? This is Will K. Like I can't explain it. It's kind of hard to explain. When you realize, you know, you ain't got nobody. You just got you. And it kind of like put me in a place. I ain't gonna say I don't ever need nobody. Like I appreciate everybody. But at the same time, I'm at that space now of hell. Whether you here or not, this shit still got to damn happen. So I ain't finna sit around and beg on you. Get your ass on out the way. So here I am now, and I'm in Las Vegas with the Rona, sweating. And honestly, God, y'all, I really thought that I was gonna die. Like I really believed that this is the end for me. This is it. Like, cause the way I was sweating, and then when my chest started hurting, I was like, this really was it. But then I just started, when they just started getting better. So I decided once I got better, after I don't find out who I was, after I have determined I have a great ass purpose here on this world. I got something in me that nobody else has, and I got a capability that nobody else has, and I have to use it. So I decided to drive across country and to fix my family, to talk to my family, to work on some of those generational curses and stuff I've been going through. Like it was time to go and do that. And I drive to Georgia, and while I'm here, I decided, you know what? Maybe it's time I just move back to Georgia. You know, with all these things happening, with everything that's going on, maybe it's time. So I found a townhome in Georgia, and I applied for it, and I said, Lord, if it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. I'm just going to have to come out of that other lease and let it go and let it be. And while I was back in Las Vegas, they were still processing the townhome over here, and I got approved for it. And I had somebody that was going to come in and take over my lease and everything. I was going to move forward. It's time for me to go. That flunk. Because here I am bringing somebody else into my dream. So that flunked. But what I did, I wound up starting my own LLC. Because I'm like, what I can do is rent that property in Las Vegas out, which I still have it for rent now, just in case anybody is wondering. I decided to rent that property in Las Vegas out and continue on with my journey to Georgia, because I really felt like it was something pulling me, driving me, telling me I have to get here. I have to get this done. I have to make this happen. Like, I don't know what it is about Georgia, but something said I got to get here. And I don't know how long I'm going to be here, but I'm here for now. So here I am for now. Property in Vegas is still going and doing good. I'm still breaking generational curses. And that's a whole damn job within this damn self. And that's a couple of episodes down the line. We're going to talk about how to do that too as well. And how to get through that experience. But right now, I'm on another journey. This journey here is, I really see myself on somebody's TV. I really see myself living the life like I see it. And I'm not going to stop until I get there. Thing about life is, it's going to take you through so many different stages. You're going to climb a whole lot of mountains. You're going to go through a whole lot of deep valleys. But the thing about it is, what you're going to be going through right then is really attached to something else. But you got to go through that just to get there. And that's what I'm doing. Because here I am now on the Will K Show. And I'm not going to stop until I get where I'm going. With this, you don't never know what you're going to get. You getting sitting down podcasting Will K right now. Tomorrow you might find me in a whole different get up, doing a whole different thing. But I want to share my life experience with you. And this video is me letting you in, giving you a little insight of who I am, what I'm doing, where I've been, and where I'm going. And the thing about it is, people watch me go through all these things and they think, oh my God, you done did so much. Oh my God, you done been through so much. Good God bless you for where you are now. Shit, and I'm like, that's just the tip of the damn iceberg. I ain't been through shit. Because where I want to go, I got a whole lot of more stuff to go through. Thank you guys for watching. See you next Monday.